What up, what up, what up? We're gonna do a backtesting session. Might be 5 minutes, 10 minutes, not sure. Backtesting is getting more and more boring lately, so join me. I think this is the absolute key to making money in trading, is having good, solid data. So let me get my big old head out of the way. And how do I do that? Shrink it. There we go. Oh, I shrunk that. Okay, let's do this. Even if we record 10 or 20 trades, it's all good. Maybe I'll put this bad boy over here so you can see everything. I'll make sure this is at the bottom. Okay, here we go. So we went back to September so we can get this data before it disappears on TradingView. Let's get it. September 30th, here we go. Now, there's one or two main plays I'm actually trying to record, and the other ones are actually being recorded for my knowledge to not take them. I know that sounds funny, but it's a real thing. Like, when you're tempted to take stuff I've backtested in the past, I want to know, not the best idea. Oh, I'd really love to add triple tweezers, but I haven't been doing that. Frick, I'm going to do it. I'm going to add triple tweezers. Sometimes I'll do one strategy when I'm backtesting, and I regret not capturing them all while it was on that part of the chart. So here we go. Real quick. I don't want to explain every strategy because I've done that on the other on the other videos. So I know what these mean. Now I'm going to record them. So oh, this one didn't actually have a trade today. 70 MEG. Oh, I see a killer one right there. Let's go. 7 MEG. That's any engulfing after 7 a.m. Tweezers. Yeah, that's pretty sick right there. And then the triple tweezer before that. I'm going to actually move this. VWAP reject. It's kind of a bonus I've been watching lately. Yeah, I'd pretty much call that one when I was in it. So let's call that a loss. VWAP return. Any, say, green candle that has a 1-to-1 room to the top, which it does. I know these seem kind of dumb, but I'm telling you, almost every single one I've tracked is profitable. Believe that or not, which shows you proper risk management is the main thing. Okay, here we go. Opening range breakout. Do we have one? That's called ugly. It's a horrible looking candle for our play. So just so you know. Okay, October 1. This is the key, man. I'm telling you, you got to collect this data. Otherwise, you're just guessing. That would have lost. So then I want a pullback to a degree, and then again. So yeah, I would have took that one. So you got to record it. Yeah, I don't want to record losses, but I do. Oh shoot, it's the wrong one. 70 MEG. Yep, I lost as well. Tweezers, dude, I'm telling you, I think tweezers they're gonna dominate as my main play. Okay, so this tweezer lost. That's a killer set of tweezers that I would see. Now, funny enough, possibly a triple wick. I want to see triple tweezer, triple wick. What would that have done? Get the frick out. So triple tweezer did well, but the singles did not. And that's okay. VWAP reject. I just anchored VWAP. Here we go. Just want to crank through this testing. Yep. I just don't know if that won. It's tight. Okay, let's just use this. So you would have got in at the close. Stop would have been 62 pips and 69 pips. Would you look at that? But so far, it's not looking the greatest. VWAP return, which would be no. There has to be enough room for a 1-to-1. Nope. I mean, I guess, but that's an ugly candle. It'd be more this one I would take. You want to be like, oh, I'd take that one. No, I would have took that one. So gotta have accurate backtesting. And so again, the purpose of this is maybe I get the conclusion that this stuff's crap. Okay, cool. Then I get to that conclusion that that strategy sucks. But the VWAP reject actually does pretty good over here, down at my current data. So we might only get a few days into this, folks, because I gotta go to work. But let's just crank it out. Let's crank it out. Here we go. Opening range breakout. Price action kind of sucks on this play right now. So we didn't get one of those. We did. We lost on this play. 7 a.m. EG. We also, where's 7 a.m.? First 7 a.m. after 7. Oh, too bad. That's beautiful. That's a nice one right off the zone. That messes with me because you're like, why am I waiting till 7? That was beautiful. Okay, here we go. Tweezers. Do I have any? Okay, it's saying I have a set of tweezers here, but that is ugly. Like, that's not a tweezers. We have triple wick. Tweezers. No, I'm not seeing any sets of tweezers. No, see, that doesn't. That's not as tweezers, bro. Like, I understand what it's saying, but okay, not many trades this day. It's a bad day to show up. Let's just check the VWAP reject. I like it to be the same color, so no. Although I'm not gonna lie, the double would have tempted me to go up, which would have been a win. But yes, right there. VWAP return. I mean, 65. No. So no, I mean, it's up here, but I would not trade that far at all. I'd be long gone from the charts. Let's try to keep this back test at under 10 minutes. We're 7 minutes into the video. Oh. Too bad. Okay, first of all, wicked set of tweezers. Let's go. This one looks beautiful, but again, the second one's green. We can't. I just don't take it. That one worked, but not usually. Okay. Opening range breakout did not do well. I was looking at this briefly before I came on. If you waited for the bottom to break, which I guess it slightly could have wicked you out, it will save some losers, but it made some winners lose. If that makes sense. So, yes, some was like, oh, thank goodness I didn't get in until it broke the low. But then other ones you go, oh, I would have won if I got in right away, but that extra waiting ruined the winner. So that is why you have to. What if someone looked at my strategy and said, and I'm asking myself the same question, oh, you should only get in when it breaks the low. Yeah, that's a fair argument. That seems pretty legit. Let's go do the freaking backtesting. Now, in this case, I'm not backtesting each one, when it breaks, when it doesn't break. I should. So what I should do, let's say once I get through this round of testing these plays, screw all of them that aren't working, the lowest performers, and then go test, refine my breakout strategy and go, okay, let's add another column. I enter when it breaks, stop at the high, and see what that does. You know, you might get. Anyways, so that's my pitch on that. 7 a.m. EG. Yeah, right there. Can't stop yawning, which is a winner. Okay, so tweezers. Do I have a tweezer? Do I have a tweezer? Do I have a tweezer? Yeah, that's freaking gorgeous. What about a triple tweezer? You know, this is where you gotta be careful. You can be like, oh, 1, 2, 3. No, bro, the wick's way lower. You know, 1, 2, 3. But, and I think this one won, but again, I don't think we're gonna record that because the wick's so low. Like, how can you call that a triple tweezer? They're not together. No, there's no triple tweezers. There's another set of tweezers. Like, that's freaking gorgeous. Comes up to the 5-minute range. Double wick. Oh. What about the anchored VWAP? Reject. I don't know if I'd call that a reject. I don't know. What do you guys think? Oh, this is not a live stream. I forgot. Yeah, I mean, I guess so. Now, I know this one won, so are we going like, oh yeah, of course you recorded. Only fooling myself if I do that. I don't know. Okay, the VWAP return worked well too. Cool. Okay, let's keep going. Oh, video just hit 10 minutes. We should call it a day. Let's just quickly bang out. Last one. Let's do this last one. Oh yeah, and it's a Friday too, so we're doing a whole week. Okay, here we go. So this one, nope. Okay, this one's, it's funny. I must have spent a section of price action where I found that did really well, but I'm not getting any signals for this 630 reject. Okay, opening range break. Ooh, yes, very confident, very confident. That's good. Yep, I can just tell by looking at it. Okay. You know what I should have done? Sorry, I just had a mind. So column D is taking the 5-minute opening range breakout no matter what, even if the candle is super ugly. And then E is only taking ones that qualify. So this one qualifies, but if this wick was on the other side, that's an ugly one. I don't take it. What I should have done is column D, I only record the ones I wouldn't take, and I call them ugly. It's hard to explain but it would have given me really clear data of how bad the ugly ones are. Yeah, that would have been giving me really good data actually. And what if I saw like a 30% win rate on the ugly ones? That would have been great to know. You learn through experience. Okay, after 7 a.m. Yep, that's an engulf. So that's the same play. Set of tweezers. Okay, this is interesting. This is interesting. Tweezers. So 1, 2, 3. I'm not seeing any double tweezers. There's those triple wicks, man. Can I please point something out? That's a nice tweezer, but it's at 8:10. I don't normally trade that long, but let's just record that it exists. There's tons of triple tweezers this day. Look at this. This is where I know my eyes are going to adapt. I've been looking at the US 30 for years. Okay, step 1, you show up. You see there's resistance on yesterday's high. Yesterday's daily high. Watch this. Okay? It's tested it, but do you really have permission yet? More wicks, and you're like, dang, like, it's not quite a signal, but this is a lot of wicks going on. A third one, it just can't break above there. Then you get an engulfing bar with a wick. 100% I would record that, but what are you going to call it? How do you nuance? How do you confirm what that is? Anyways, this is just where you gotta backtest and you gotta watch it. Like, I'm just gonna call this, these are 5-minute candles from 6 a.m. Even this showed hesitation. So it's from 5:50 until 6:50. For an hour, it hesitated to get above there. And then right at the open, it boom, tries to, liquidity sweeps. Can't explain why, but that's a wicked setup. Beautiful. Okay, let's just quickly, this is the last one, man. 630 rejection, okay. Okay, you could say there's a reject there, but the wicks would have freaked the heck out of me. But let's be authentic and record it. That's a nice one, but I'm only recording the first one, so I don't know how we can do a 0, which means there was a winner and a loser. And then you got another one here, like, no, it's definitely something. You get the opening range breakout, rejects the VWAP. Awesome. VWAP return, green candle 1-to-1, but that's a crappy green candle. But it still might have won. That one for sure won. Remember, if you just want to get laser focused, the best thing to do, scrap everything and pick one, and you can record so much data so fast. Like, I could do a month in like 10, 20 minutes. Like, if I'm only looking for the opening range, I'd be like, boom, yep, it's a winner, record. Next day, like, I can see it really quick with my eyes. Okay, I'm going to call it a day. I'm looking you in the eyes. I believe this is absolutely crucial for you to make money in day trading. Go through the charts, get an Excel, or use FX Replay. There is a code in my description if you want to do that. I think it saves you some money, but it also helps me out. But this is clutch. And then when you're in a losing streak or a winning streak, you can trust your data, that knowing that there are losers coming around the corner. Don't double up your risk. And if you're 2 or 3 losers in a row, there are winners coming around the corner. Trust the data. Catch you later. If I added any value on this video, please like, subscribe, and comment, and I would be so grateful. Thank you.